Good day, everyone! So, our report is all about A la Juventud Filipina, which is a poem written by our very own Dr. Jose P. Rizal. So, we are going to unveil the essence of the Filipino youth and unfold the message that the author wants to convey in his masterpiece. So first, let me introduce to you what is the context behind this poem. Alang Juventud Filipina is also known as To the Filipino Youth in English translation and Sa Kabataang Pilipino in Filipino translation. So it is the first Spanish poem written on 1879 by a Filipino, which is Dr. Jose P. Rizal, and was recognized by Spanish Literary Authority. So noong 1879, nagkaroon ng isang literary contest sa Artistic Literary Lyceum of Manila, which offered a prize for the best poem. So noong mga panahon na ito ay 18 years old lang si Rizal, and yung na-compose niyang tula is yung A la Juventud Filipina. Then yung Board of Judges, which is composed of Spaniards, na namangha siya sa tula na to, and ito yung na-awardan as the best poem. So, yung first prize na to ay nagkakonsist ng isang silver pen and a diploma. So, yung A la Juventud Filipina is an inspiring poem that states that the Filipino youth are capable of doing or achieving greater things. It urges the Filipino youth to reach their potential by harnessing their skills, talents, and abilities for the betterment of our countrymen. So ano nga ba yung motives ni Rizal in writing this poem? So first is to awaken the nationalistic spirit among the youth. So isa sa mga motives ni Rizal is maging source itong tulang ito for inspiration for the Filipino youth and urge them to embrace a strong sense of patriotism and love for the country. So goal niya na maging wake-up call ito para sa mga kabataang Pilipino to take an active role in the society dahil naniniwala si Rizal na empowering the youth with education, critical thinking, and yung pagkakaroon ng sense of social responsibility ay malaking factors for the nation building. So another motive niya in writing this poem is to motivate the youth to free Filipinos from ignorance and to seek freedom and human dignity. So gusto ni Rizal na ma-encourage yung younger generation to actively engage in the struggle for independence so that the poem may contribute to the intellectual awakening ng kabataan, which is nagbibigay ng spirit of enlightenment as well as yung desire ng mga kabataan for change.
Si Philomel ay galing sa Greek mythology na kung saan ay kinidnap at ginahasa siya ng asawa ng kapatid niya. Pagkatapos siyang gahasain ay ikinulong siya, tapos pinutulan siya ng dila para hindi maisiwalat yung mga kababuyang ginawa sa kanya ng asawa ng kapatid niya. Subalit, kahit ganun pa man ang ginawa sa kanya, gumawa siya ng paraan para makatakas at maisiwalat yung kababuyang ginawa sa kanya sa pamamaraan ng pagbuburda.
Dito, si Apelles ay isang ancient Greek painter at siya ay isang magaling na pintor noong panahon niya. At si Pebong naman o mas kilala bilang Phobos or Apollo, siya ay isang fictional character. Isa rin siya sa mga god and goddesses sa Greek mythology bilang the god of the sun.
So now, let us move on to the literary analysis. This time, we will talk about the poem itself and kung ano nga ba yung message na gustong iparating ni Rizal sa mga kabataang Pilipino. So, we will focus doon sa Filipino translation ng tula para mas madali nating maintindihan. So, first stanza. Itaas ang iyong noong aliwalas ngayon, kabataan ng aking pangarap. Ang aking talino na tanging liwanag ay pag-itawin mo pag-asa ng bukas. So sa first stanza ng tula, ini-encourage ni Rizal ang kabataan to go out of their comfort zones. Sinabi niya dito na itaas ang iyong noong aliwalas ngayon, kabataan ng aking pangarap. So sino ba tinutukoy dito? Di ba syempre yung youth? Which means na yung kabataan must hold their heads high dahil kinlasify niya dito ang kabataan as pag-asa ng bukas. So, lagi natin naririnig yan, yung linya na yan na ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan, right? So well, naniniwala din si Rizal doon. Naniniwala siya na ang kabataan is the hope of our country. Ang aking talino na tanging liwanag ay pag-itawin mo. So dito, he encourages the youth to show to everyone what they really are and what they are capable of doing. So gusto iparating dito ni Rizal na i-showcase ng kabataan yung talents and skills nila to show other people what they are capable of doing. So he is telling the youth na maging taas noo for they possess talents and skills and abilities that would make the country proud.
Ikaw ay lumitaw o katalinuhan, magitang na diwang puno sa isipan. Mga puso namin sa'y naghihintay, at dalhin mo roon sa kaitaasan. How a person can be knowledgeable if they're not being aware to their society. That's how verse 2 want to convey ang panghihikayat sa mga kabataan at sa pag-asa ng bayan na magkaroon ng bukas na isipan at kaalaman. Bumabakang taglay ang kagiliw-giliw ng mga silahis ng agham at sining, mga kabataan, hayon at lagutin, ang gapos ng iyong diwa't damdamin. For this verse, it want to convey for kabataan na they should know their talent at kasama na rin dito, they should show their good attitude na kagiliw-giliw. The kabataan should take out the change at magkaroon ng contribution in expressing their talent sa pamamagitan ng agham at sining. Masdan ng putong na lubhang makinang, sa gitna ng dilim ay matititigan. Maalam na kamay, may dakilang alay sa nagdurusa mong bayang minamahal. For this verse, it want to show that a leader or anyone can be a guide for the better improvement of the community, for how some of our national heroes dedicate their life for the betterment of the Philippines. Like for example, in the midst of the darkness, when we are controlled by other countries, some of them shine because of their contribution to become independent and have our own freedom.
Sa verse 5 at verse 6. Verse 5. Ikaw na may bagwis na pakpak na nais, kagiyak na lumipad sa tuktok ng langit, paghanapin mo ang malambing na tinig, doon sa Olimpo'y pawang nagsisikap. Verse 6. Ikaw na ang himig ay lalong mairog, tulad ni Pulumel na sa luhay gamot at mabisang luna sa dus at himuntok ng puso at diwang sakwibi ng lungkot. So, ibig sabihin lang po ng verse 5 at verse 6, inihalin tulad daw po tayo ni Rizal kay Pilumel, na kung saan marami sa atin ang walang freedom of speech, nawawalan ng karapatan makapagsalita kung ano yung mga hinanaing nila. So, gaya ni Pilumel, pinutulan siya ng dila, di ba? Pagkatapos niyang gahasain. So, hindi niya maisuwalat yung mga kababuyang ginawa sa kanya. So, sabi ni Rizal, madami daw tayong pwedeng way ng makapag-communicate para maisuwalat o masabi natin yung mga hinanaing natin o yung maimulat natin sa katotohanan yung mga tao. Sabi dito, pwede din daw gawing way yung pagsusulat ng tula o pagsusulat ng kanta. Gaya ni Pilumel, nakagawa siya ng paraan na isiwalat niya yung katotohanan na ginawa sa kanya sa pamamaraan ng pagbuburda. Verse 7. Ikaw na ang diway makapangyarihan, matigas na bato'y mabibigyang buhay, mapagbabago mo alaalang taglay, sa iyo'y nagiging walang kamatayan. So dito naman sa verse 7, sinasabi lang dito na dahil daw malikot pa yung pag-iisip ng mga kabataan, nagiging posible yung imposible. Gaya nga ni Pilumel, 'di ba? Naputulan siya ng dila. So maiisip natin, napaka-imposible na maisiwalat pa niya yung kababuyang ginawa sa kanya. Pero dahil nga malikot pa yung pag-iisip ng kabataan, inahihalin tulad sa atin, nagagawa nating posible yung imposible.
Next is sa Kabataang Pilipino stanza 8. So sabi niya rito, ikaw na may diwang iniibig ni Apeles, sa wika inamo ni Pebong kay Rikit, sa isang kaputol na lonang maliit, ginuhit ang ganda at kulay ng langit. So, dito, sa mga linyang ito, pinuri ni Rizal yung artistic talents at yung pagiging creative ng mga kabataang Pilipino. At he references Apeles bilang isang magaling na pintor at kay Pebong isang fictional character o mas kilala bilang Apollo as God of the Sun para maipakita yung inheritance of artistic spirit and skill ng mga kabataan. Si Rizal, he also commends the youth sa kanilang mga abilidad to capture the beauty and the essence of the sky kahit na sa iilang guhit lang. Ito ay makikita bilang metaphor para sa malaking potensyal ng mga kabataan to convey the greatness of the nation sa pamamagitan ng kanilang mga talento. Next is sa Kabataang Pilipino stanza 9. Sabi niya rito, humayo ka ngayon, papagningasin mo ang alab ng iyong isip at talino. Maganda mong ngalay ikalat sa mundo at ipagsigawan ang dangal ng tao. So sa stanza 9, Rizal urges the Filipino youth to take action. Ini-encourage niya ang mga kabataan to ignite o sindihan yung apoy ng kanilang mga isip at talino. At para yung mga ideas and thoughts nila ay magliwanag. Tinatawag ang mga kabataan para i-share yung kanilang mga talento at gumawa ng marka sa mundo. At yung verse na ito ay pinapakita rin niya yung kahalagahan ng paggamit ng mga kabataan paggamit ng mga kabataan ng kanilang mga talento at mga kakayahan para maitaas hindi lang ang kanilang mga sarili kundi maging ang buong sangkatauhan. And last, sa Kabataang Pilipino stanza 10. So sabi niya, araw na dakila ng ligaya't galak, magsaya ka ngayon, mutyang Pilipinas. Purihin ang bayang sa iyo'y lumingap, at siyang nag-akay sa mabuting palad. So, sa huling stanza na ito, Rizal refers to a significant day of happiness and celebration. Inaddress din ni Rizal ang mga kabataan bilang mutyang Pilipinas o Pearl of the Philippines para maipakita yung ganda at yung value ng mga kabataan. Inuutusan din ni Rizal yung mga kabataan na ipagmalaki ang ating bansa na pinapakita din naman ng bansa na ini-encourage at dinedirekta nito patungo sa maliwanag at masaganang kinabukasan ng ating bansa o ng mga kabataan. So overall, sa mga huling tatlong stanza, pinakita po dito yung admiration ni Rizal sa artistic abilities ng mga kabataan, yung malaking potensyal sa paggawa ng positibong pagbabago at ang kahalagahan ng kanilang pakikiisa sa ating paglago at pag-unlad.
Now, let's talk about the influence of Alahubintud Filipina in the Philippines. Alahubintud Filipina, written by our national hero, holds a significant place in Philippine history and has had a profound influence on various aspects of society. Let's explore its impact in terms of, first, inspiration for patriotism. Inspiration for patriotism, the Alahubintud Filipina serves as a powerful source of inspiration for patriotism among the Filipino people. Rizal's poem called upon the youth to rise, take pride in their country, and contribute to its progress. Why? Because it ignited a sense of love and loyalty towards the Philippines, motivating individuals to actively participate in the nation's development. For the second one, the education revolution. Rizal's poem also played a role in sparking an education revolution in the Philippines because it emphasized the importance of education in the formation of a strong and enlightened society. Also, it encouraged Filipino youth to pursue knowledge and intellectual growth as a means to transform the nation and elevate its status. For the third one, it is challenge to the existing conditions. The poem posed a challenge to the existing conditions of Spanish colonial rule in the Philippines. It called for the youth to resist oppression and fight for freedom and justice. a la Juventud Filipina challenged the status quo, inspiring Filipinos to question the oppressive structures in place and strive for a better future. For the fourth one, Catalyst for National Consciousness, a la Juventud Filipina acted as a catalyst for the development of national consciousness. It contributed to the idea of a unified Filipino identity, transcending regional, ethnic, and social divisions. The poem instilled a sense of pride in being Filipino, fostering a collective awareness of shared aspirations and struggles. For the last one, integration of nationalist ideas. Rizal's poem integrate nationalist ideas into the discourse surrounding Philippines' independence. A la Juventud Filipina also emphasized the need for unity, progress, and the pursuit of justice. It became a symbol of the nationalist movement, inspiring further writing and actions that aim to challenge colonial rule and advocate for Filipino rights and sovereignty. All in all, the influence of La Juventud had a significant influence on the various aspects of Philippine society. It inspired patriotism, sparked an education revolution, challenged to the existing conditions of Spanish colonial rule, and acted as a catalyst for national consciousness, and lastly, it integrate national ideas into the discourse surrounding Philippines' independence. For the continuation of our report, now let's know the relevance of La Juventud Filipina, which is one of the great poems that our national hero did. Now, let's talk about his poem To Every Young One and its relevance today. So first, let's talk about the patriotism and love for the country. Patriotism refers to the love, devotion, and loyalty that individuals have for their country. It involves a deep sense of pride in one's nation, its history, culture, and achievements. Sinasabi natin na lahat tayo ay patriotism. But how we show the patriotism? Patriotism is often expressed through acts of service, sacrifice, and even a commitment to the well-being and progress of the country. In the context of La Juventud Filipina, a poem written by Dr. Rizal, patriotism and love for the country are central themes. Rizal's, a national hero of the Philippines, emphasized the importance of the youth in shaping the future of the nation. He believed that the youth should be actively involved in the pursuit of knowledge, education, and the betterment of society. Rizal saw the youth as the hope of the country and encouraged them to embrace the responsibilities and contribute to the development of the Philippines. Truly that ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. That's why Rizal always saying na ang kabataan ang siyang mag-aahon sa kahirapan, ang kabataan ang susi para sa isang bayan na malaya at marami pang hinahangad. So, the empowerment of the youth is another key them in La Juventud Filipina. It is also recognize the potential of the youth. Ano nga ba yung mga kakayahan ng Pilipinong kabataan na kung saan marami pa tayong dapat matutunan? Okay? The effective positive change and make a significant impact to our society. Rizal believed that by empowering the youth through education, they could become a catalyst for progress and social transformation. Rizal's calls for the empowerment of the youth resonates with the idea that young ones possess unique perspectives, energy, and creativity that can drive innovation and bring about positive change by providing opportunities for education, skills developments, and participations in decision-making processes. Societies can harness the potential of the youth and enable them to contribute meaningfully to their communities and the nation as a whole. Now, let's talk about the cultural pride and heritage. It is an important aspect of national identity and are often intertwined with patriotism. They involve a deep appreciation and respect for one's cultural traditions, customs, language, arts, and history. It is the cultural pride and heritage contribute to a sense of belonging and unity among individuals within a nation. So isa nga sa mga pinagmamalaki natin is yung mga kulturang pinagmulan natin at yung mga kinagisnan natin na kung saan talaga naman na dapat ma-preserve. Okay? In Alohobintod, Filipina, it is emphasized the importance of preserving and celebrating the cultural heritage of the Philippines. He believed that by embracing and valuing their cultural roots, the young could develop a strong sense of identity and pride in their Filipino heritage. Rizal writings and books reflected his desires to promote cultural awareness and preserve the unique cultural tradition of the Philippines. Challenges to injustice and oppression, Rizal's poem also highlight the importance of challenging injustice and oppression. While he believed that the youth should not remain silent in the face of social, political, and economic injustice. So sabi na nga lang niya, sabi nga, di ba, ang kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan. Hindi po rin sinabing pag-asa, wala ka ng boses na dapat sabihin na kung saan dapat ang isang kabataan ay may patutunguhan. Huwag tayong padadaig o papaapi dahil nga sa naranasan ni Rizal, sinabi niya na bilang isang kabataan, kailangan maging boses ng ating bayan. So Rizal encouraged the youth to be critical thinkers, to question the status quo, to actively work towards a more just and equitable society. By challenging injustice and oppression, the youth can contribute to the creation of society that upholds human rights, equality, and social justice. Rizal calls for the youth to challenge injustice aligned with the broader principles of activism, advocacy, and social change. In short po, ang gusto lang po malaman ni Rizal or ang gusto lang niya mangyari sa bawat kabataan is maging active and aware sa kung ano nga ba yung nangyayari sa ating society. Huwag po tayong tatahimik dahil nga po bilang isang kabataan na dapat matuto tayong lumaban at maging boses ng ating bayan. Okay? So, according to Rizal, he challenged injustice alliance with the broader principles, activism, and advocacy in social change. So, dapat may nababago. Kasi nga kabataan tayo na may pag-asa. Okay? Now, let's talk about the resilience and determinations. So, it is a qualities that are often associated with patriotism. Why? They involve the ability to overcome challenges, setbacks, and obstacles in the pursuits of a better future for the country. The Alohobintod emphasized the importance of resilience and determination in the face of adversity. He believed that the youth should be resilient in their pursuit of knowledge, education, and progress. Rizal's own life and struggles against colonial oppression served as an inspiration for the youth to persevere and remain determined in their efforts to bring about positive change. Now, let's move on for the responsibility for the future. Rizal's poem also highlights the responsibility of the youth for the future. Why? He believed that the young should take an active role in shaping the destiny of the Philippines. The responsibility includes working towards unity despite the diversity of cultures, language, and beliefs. Within the country, Rizal recognized that the Philippines is a diverse nation with various ethnic groups and cultural traditions. He emphasized also the importance of unity in diversity. Sabi nga, kahit iba-iba, dapat maging united pa rin tayo as a Filipino. Okay? Where individuals from different backgrounds come together for the common goods of the nation. Ano nga ba yung dapat natin pinaglalaban bilang isang Pilipino? Diba? Ang pinaglalaban natin dito ay isang bayang malaya na may alam at may pagpupursige at masasabi natin na pag-asa ng bayan. Okay? By embracing diversity and fostering unity, the youth can contribute to harmonious and inclusive society. At sabi nga natin na the Alohobintod Filipina highlights important themes such as the following: patriotism, love for the country, empowerment of the youth, cultural pride and heritage, challenge to injustice and oppression, resilience and determinations, responsibility for the future, and unity in diversity. These themes reflect Rizal's vision for the Filipino youth to actively participate in the development and progress of the Philippines while embracing their cultural identity and working towards a just and inclusive society. And also believe that kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan na siyang kailangan natin at magiging pundasyon ng ating bansa. Dahil naniniwala si Rizal na ang bawat kabataan ay dapat may alam at ang bawat kabataan ay maging boses ng mamamayan.
So, let us move on to the conclusion. La Juventud Filipina is a significant work in Filipino identity, promoting pride, nationalism, youth empowerment, and unity while also addressing oppression and changing narratives. So yung tulang ito ay obviously para sa mga kabataan like us. So it was telling us na isa tayo sa mga existing hopes of our motherland or country at sa pamamagitan ng ating skills, talents, abilities, and knowledge, kaya nating protektahan yung freedom or kalayaan ng ating bansa against oppressive forces na maaaring sumakop sa atin. So also, it was telling us, the youth, na lahat tayo ay responsible for preserving the Philippines as a nation for us and for the rest of the Filipinos and hindi para sa mga foreigners. So sinasabi din dito na if we refuse to have everything fixed as soon as possible, makikita na lang natin na ang mga sarili natin na sumusuporta sa isang henerasyon kung saan talamak ang immorality, corruption, at violence. So lastly, if we open our minds, we can learn from these challenges para mas maging better citizens tayo ng ating sariling bansa. As what Dr. Jose Rizal advocates for, dapat lang napahalagan natin ang ating education because it is only through learning para maging mga kabataan tayo na inaasahan ni Rizal na magiging pag-asa ng ating bansa.